Hi, how are you? My name is Zay, and this is going to be a little video. So, as of right now, I have enrolled in university. I am starting in the fall. I'm doing it full time, no scholarship, just raw dogging it. I got myself a student loan, and I'm just going to go and try and get my Bachelor of Science degree with a hopefully major in geography. Now, this came as sort of a sudden change after I was calling into work because I had a really bad back. Sorry for the voice crack. I had a really bad back and it kind of incapacitated me, which allowed me to lay in my bed and basically think. I wasn't even really in the mood to like watch brain slop or any like play games or anything like that. My brain just kind of felt like trash. I don't think I have depression. I mean, I definitely don't because I still have like a motivation to like improve myself, which I know depression is really incapacitating, so I don't want to say that, but I did feel low, like very, very low. But it did allow me to think and reassess my life at this very current moment and kind of just think, just think for a bit, just think on my own because I'm so ingrained with politics and world shit where my brain's always constantly going, thinking about everything that's going on that I can't control. And, you know, like this allowed me just to kind of like think, like, what am I really doing? Is it worth looking at this stuff every day? Just making myself feel like shit, looking at politics and all that stuff. Well, then I realized that obviously these things are out of my control. I think it's good to be knowledgeable on what the current situation of everything is, but that I shouldn't let it personally affect me and my lifestyle, right? Although my lifestyle is kind of the reason why I started like thinking about going back to university because like a lot of other people, I wake up every day, shower, get ready, eat some food, go to work, come home, relax, recharge your batteries, go to sleep, same shit different day. And even my weekends were kind of just again resetting the batteries. Like I don't like hanging out with people very much, mainly because a lot of the people that I know, their version of going out and doing something is getting drunk and partying and stuff like that. And I just never really was about that. I'm not the party kind of person. I never really was. I don't like drinking. I don't like smoking weed. I mean, I do like beer, like for the taste, and it's nice to just watch, say, a performance and have a beer along with it. It's a nice relaxing drink, but I just don't go out of my way to party and drink my face off and get blackout drunk and make memories that way. That's never really been my thing. Not to say that's a bad thing to do. It's just I'm just not personally built for that. But that also does come with the downside of not being able to build friendships very well because I just can't relate to those kinds of people. And I just spend my time usually, well, I do sometimes fall into the rabbit hole of watching YouTube shorts and stuff like that. Although recently I've been able to sit down and watch more documentaries or even just movies in general. Just regular movies, not having like just not watching YouTube videos, not watching just someone play Mecha Chameleon or something. I've actually been able to kind of reset my brain a little bit, and I'm still currently working on it. And also, even my speech, I'm trying to calm my speech down, try to really think about what I'm saying before I say it, which is why I'm really speaking a little bit more slowly. Normally, if people watched my streams in the past, I was usually like actually more like a machine gun. I just fired shit away because I thought that was entertaining. But oh my goodness, the voice cracks are abundant. I apologize. Um, but I really was just a motor mouth, and I just could not stop. But now I've kind of have been able to work on my speech a little bit. I'm trying to speak more into the mic and really just say my thoughts coherently so that people can really understand and hopefully be able to relate to my sort of situation. But let's back up a little bit because I'm kind of getting a bit off track. I realized while I was sitting in my bed that something had to change because I just hated doing the same thing every day. My brain was going haywire. Like I was literally, like, I don't want to say anything too dark, but my thoughts were there, you know? It's just, you think to yourself, is this really it? You know, is this really what's happening? I don't really have anything to protect. I don't have a family or anything like that. I mean, I have a mom and dad. I mean, like, I have like the family that I grew up with, but I want to start a family too. But I'm also somebody that feels like I don't deserve to have a family at this very current moment because I just don't make, I didn't make a lot of money, and I eat like shit. I treat my body like shit. I I quit smoking about like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really felt the need to go back. It was honestly a lot easier than I thought. I think if you truly want to quit something, it's really, really simple. It's just you just don't take it. I mean, it sucked like the first day or two, but then you kind of get over it. Like, oh, you kind of forget that you ever did it. So, I mean, it's been nice in that regard. But yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm trying to gather my thoughts again. I keep going off track a little bit, but I mean, it's still in the same vein. What was I saying? Cigarettes are bad. Don't smoke them. um, I guess I'll just rewind a bit back and just talk about my like the reason why, or yeah, sorry, I gotta back up a little bit further. I was in my bed thinking like I had to change something. So literally the next day, I didn't really even think about it. I just went to my Word document. I typed out a resignation letter and I quit my job. I just walked in. They weren't expecting it. I didn't give them 2 weeks. I just said, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not coming back. Thanks for the job. And the thing with my bosses were, and my supervisors, that they're very understanding and they kind of knew that I wasn't really happy. It's kind of tough being, like, I mean, for me, I think I suck at faking happiness. I think people can tell when I'm being not genuine. I just really didn't enjoy it there. I think that the job was easy and there were good people that worked there. It was just that my brain is not built and I just don't feel very fulfilled by going to a job that's simple. You kind of just do the same things every single day, and I earned a pretty decent wage. Like I was getting paid before I quit like 20 something dollars an hour, which is not bad for somebody that doesn't have a degree. I was a higher rank than most people. I did have a permanent position. Usually in my job, there was seasonal and permanent employees. If you were seasonal, there was a chance of getting laid off if you're very low seniority. And you're also part of a union, so I have a RSP that I can withdraw if I want, and it's like $8,000 that I have just sitting in an account doing nothing. And I also had enough to save, and I had enough to pay rent. I had enough to fulfill my DoorDash orders. It was like very bad living. I was really spoiled in a sense. And I'm even more spoiled because I just decided to quit my job and apply for a student loan. So I somehow am able to keep my apartment, but also go to school, which I'm thankful for. Although I will have to pay back the 60 to 80 grand once I'm done. If I get done in 4 years, like I'm taking on a full course load and I'm only taking one course at the moment online. And a full course load is going to be very, very difficult for sure. But I'm prepared. I'm mentally prepared for it now. Like I started tuning out distractions. Like, I mean, big porn user here. I will admit. Also YouTube, brain rot content. Like I really fucked my brain up for sure. But I'm working through it. I think people have the ability to change themselves, and I never think it's truly over until you're dead. It's like even if you're 50 years old, there's always time to change yourself. It just requires a lot of dedication, even dedication that I'm actively working on it and I want to achieve it. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing currently because it's working, and I'm actually happier at this very current moment in time. So yeah, starting university in the fall. I'm going to be sort of here and there talking about random stuff, I think. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing audio logs like this. Yeah, it's just that like it is what it is. You can tell my brain just turned off right there because I didn't really have much to say after that. It's just, yeah, you know, things are the way they are. And I was going to end the video right here, but I also wanted to talk about something else real quick, which just came to mind, which is that for a long time, I really wanted to be a YouTuber, which is kind of cringe. I would say, like, it's not really a occupation. It's just one of those things where you kind of throw videos out there, you can work hard on them, and then maybe you're that one that kind of manages to spike some algorithm and you were able to get 1,000 billion followers and subscribers and get ultra famous and stuff. But I always think to myself, like, I don't actually want to be famous. There's a part of me that likes to entertain, but I also don't want people to look at me, It's a weird, it's kind of a weird thing. I don't know why people want to be famous. Like, they want to be ultra well known, where you just have people wanting to find you and see you all the time and think that you're some special human. It's kind of the reason why I hate streamer culture right now, because it seems like they all kind of build upon each other and make some super mega streamer group. Like, it almost seems like a mafia in a sorts, Seeing all these streamers just somehow know each other. Isn't that convenient? And then as soon as you have, say, a wrong opinion, they just ostracize you. You're like, hey, you're not one of us anymore. Get out of here. It's almost like the new Hollywood, Isn't that strange? I don't know. Now I'm just rambling. It's not really, I'm not saying anything that's actually based on facts or logic. It's more just a random opinion. So I apologize about that. But yeah, I feel like I would say that I've officially quit YouTube in a sense. Like, I'm not going to try anymore. I'm probably going to just upload videos here and there about just talking about random shit. And if someone chooses to watch it, then that's great. But I don't really intend to go full on like I used to. Used to make lots of gaming videos and stuff back in the day, and sometimes I would want to try super hard. Like, I would get more views than usual, which makes me feel like, okay, I gotta try super harder on the next one. But then you try harder and then that one does worse, and then you're like, oh fuck. I don't like that feeling anymore. I like when people watch stuff that I make, but it's not fun when you're trying hard and then you're constantly failing over and over. That algorithm kind of, like, when you work for the algorithm, it does make your brain more and more sad. So I'll try to upload videos here and there. But I don't know. It's just YouTube is a very weird place now with all these new laws being put into place that are just gonna make it more and more difficult to gather an audience, or just like, I don't know, these digital ID laws, these censorship laws. Like, they want to put age verification on operating systems now. Like, isn't that fucking insane? I don't know, man. Like, what's going on? I don't know. Now I'm officially rambling. So now I'm going to definitely wrap up this video. So anyways, I don't know if you, yeah. If you managed to watch this, I'm sorry. I don't know what this was. Thank you though. Have yourself a good day, and maybe I'll see you soon.